Hi guys. So right now what I'm doing is raking all the leaves in a pile so they can to the potato beds and I can get ready the container garden, all right, to transplant these things outside. So that's what we're doing right now. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, show your girl some love. When you get blessed to be able to have space, you got to take care of it, okay? And every year we do this same thing. We get prepared for the spring. All right? I'm going to be talking about composting in a few minutes. See if I can't bring you guys closer. Composting. We have a lot to do, a lot to talk about. So let's go in some shade because it might be a little too sunny for you guys to see what we're composting today. I'm super excited because I was reading in a book, and matter of fact, let me take it over there, show you guys where we'll be going. Right back here in the corner. So you guys remember that bin right there used to be in the back. And so let's take this. Let's talk about this really quickly. I like to see when the grass is becoming green because we haven't seen green in a few months. Who was that, my son? All right. Let's go, guys. We got some green. Let's talk about it. Hold this for me. Left my stick. Alrighty. Let's set this up. Now, we're composting today. I was reading this book I had got from the library. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. Nevertheless, I'll be doing a lot of movement. Okay. So I was reading this book in the library, and they were talking about the number of things that you can compost, right? And so I didn't consider, which I do know, that you can compost paper. However, I have a shredder, and I usually take all my shredded material to the recycling place. But I'm like, why do I keep making people rich? Okay, when I can make myself even more richer. So, guys, you know that this stuff, like your paper, you can compost. Okay, so if you get you a little bin like I do, all right, and you throw out your scraps, throw out your things, right? You compost these things, you can put them in there. So we're composting all my papers today. All right, let me get closer so I don't have to be, hopefully doesn't mess up the, all right. Now, some of these I'm going through it live because some of it is just paper that I, matter of fact, keep from bending down. So I have several different composting areas now because I'm going to be composting different things. So this one, in this book that I read, it talked about putting your compost bin under a tree, right? And the reason that they said put it under a tree is because it's going to help with cooling, right? So right now the trees are bare because I'm breaking up the leaves and stuff. You know, obviously the leaves fall. But when you put it near, when the leaves do grow back and this tree is full, it's going to provide it shade. So that way, you know, the compost bin heats up. And so we don't want for it to overheat and then it causes a fire. So right now, throwing away a lot of this stuff into the composter. One thing that you don't want to do is throw away things that have like shiny materials on them. So like this type of stuff, for example, that makes that sound and it has this, you don't want to compost this stuff. All right. Let's see. Got some strawberries that went bad. I don't know. My family doesn't like strawberries like that. I thought that they would have, but they don't. Every time I have strawberries, they go bad. So I'm just not. I was gonna use the garden bed that's behind us to start a strawberry patch back here, but they don't like strawberries, and we're not gonna waste space for things that we don't eat. So these are all the scraps from this week that I'm throwing away. Had a Let me expand the screen so you guys can see it closer. All right. And so I just thought this thing was cool. It talked about the beneficial animals. That's why I love the library. Like, you become successful by just opening up a book. Like, and so you hear that sound, we don't want to do this. And I'm doing this live with you guys because, well, I want to. And you don't want to have like the credit card things in here, stuff like that. Why we should not throw away shiny things in the envelope? Because they don't compost well. So the shiny part of the envelope, it's not a natural material, right? It's like plastic. So we don't want to compost like plastic things. So you don't put that in your compost bin. Or little things like the little cards that they send you in the mail, stuff like that. And they have like, this is like a Comcast little. But yeah, you don't want to compost these type of things. Again, because it's not a natural material. So paper is natural, right? So we can compost paper, but we can't compost plastic because it's not going to break down. So all paper you can throw out. All paper. See, I got a CD in here. My greenhouse just fell. It's because it doesn't have any weight on it. Thank you so much for teaching us about this. Yeah, no problem. All of this stuff. Let's see, paper. There we go, shiny stuff. There we go again, shiny. I'm going to show you the inside of this once we're finished. You can tear it up. It really doesn't matter. Or you can leave it whole. But we just want to remember, don't throw the shiny stuff away. Don't put it in the compost bin because it won't break down. Half this stuff, I don't even know what it is. Alright. Stuff like that. Keep that for these things. They can go. They can go. This right here. Up. It's shiny. 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 Feels like it got a card in there too. And debit card. Probably was looking for it too. There's so much junk mail. Like, I don't even know why people still send out all this junk mail. It's not even important. Just wasting paper for no reason. Just wasting paper. But yeah, I was saying about the library that has some of the best resources as far as growing your own food. You already pay taxes for it. So instead of like, that's why I say don't take everybody's gardening advice, because you want to learn the type of grower that you want to be. And I always tell you guys, when I started out, People would constantly tell me what I need to do, what I can do, and what I can't do. Until I found out that I wanted to be an in-ground grower. And that's what I do. And I learned how to be successful at in-ground. Not only that, I believe in sustainability. And so this is one of the ways that, one, we keep waste out of our wasteland. I mean, out of our, I guess, the wastelands, right? And two, we just replenish the soil by returning back to the soil what came from the soil. So this is important to me. And so since it's important to me, this is what I share. But compost everything, guys. This is just ultimately what I'm sharing with guys. Compost everything that came from the garden. And then I don't know how half these people get my address. Because all of this stuff is like solicitation. Like, half this stuff we don't even need. I don't even know. The government needs to cut down on all of this. Stop allowing people to send soliciting information. This is why I went into cybersecurity, because I've got to protect my information, and I want you guys to start focusing on protecting your information. Because, like, why? Why? It's not important. And so the compost bin, I have several different compost bins. I want to take you guys around the garden, but my Wi-Fi be acting up because I have like several different composting bins. I have the potato beds in the back that I've already started and planted. And then I have transplants that are getting ready to come out. I have some sages and some other materials as well. I mean, other plants. Now, I'm not going to throw the whole, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm not throwing the whole envelope away. I'm just throwing away that little shiny part. Y'all hear the birds? I just love, every time I hear the birds when I come out here. They sound so cute. And my dogs are quiet right now, so that's good. My neighbor, when he sees me come outside, he comes outside. So, now ink. Is ink natural? I don't know if ink is natural. Like the color, well, we'll throw it in there. We'll see what it does. It didn't really specify about ink. It just said no shiny. No shiny. It even mentioned in the book that you can throw in pizza scraps. So if you have like leftover pizza, you can throw the pizza, like of course the pizza box, but the actual pizza you can throw in there as well. Now I gotta check here. But not that part. A lot of crazy stuff. Like, what the world? People just take your information, boy. Now, things like old cards and stuff, you see? The cards gotta get thrown away. Stuff like that. Remember, compost, compost, compost. Make sure you're saving your scraps. Make sure you aren't throwing things out that could be beneficial to your garden, for your garden. Make sure you're working too, because it's that time. It's time to get to work. It's growing season. If you haven't started already, you need to start today. Whenever you see the weather hit, you need to come on outside. Come on outside. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But like I said, I don't know how these people get your information, but they get your information. And most of it is junk. Junk mail. My husband, child. Now something like this, yeah, it's too shiny. It's not really cardboard. Oh, here go my credit card right here. Oh, see, I know. Almost done with this part. Looks like my greenhouse fell. Looks like my greenhouse fell. Come on in. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Get our views up. Get our views up. Invite more people into sustainability. This is sustainable living. Right now I'm on a 7-day liquid fast, so I gotta lose weight, y'all. I've been really playing with my life. So far, I haven't eaten today yet. Got some coffee. Going to the gym in a little while. But yeah. So I actually have another bin, but I don't have a top for that bin. So I'm gonna have to put some type of wood on top of it. Papers for no reason. Crazy. Stuff like this, you know. You ordered something for me? Somebody. This is a little too shiny. Stuff right here. I always want you get one credit card, boy, and now everybody wants you to get one. I'm almost done now. Down to the last little bit. Making sure no cars in here. Got this. Debit cards. And now that's it for this part of today. This is my credit debit. I didn't even know they sent that. Alright, you guys hear that sound? That's all of the shiny stuff that we don't want to see. Alright, so we're going to shred those little cards when we go back inside. But just to show you guys how this looks. Again, why not burn the paper? Because the paper is great for composting. So we want to make soil. So since we're making soil, and then too, when you burn things, it releases sometimes too much carbon. So you don't want to have too much carbon inside of your soil. So it makes it too acidic. So yeah. Okay, now that's it for that. That's good. All right. Now look, y'all. That's the composting part. So now we're getting ready to, no problem, sis. No problem. Thank you for stopping by. Now, we over here with it. That's the thing I don't like about these little cheap greenhouses. They don't hold any weight. Oh, it's one thing that I did want to tell y'all though, real quick. So, can y'all see the sticks down here? These sticks down here too, whenever you have sticks that fall, they compost well as well. So right now, since I don't have a bin, the bin is all the way in the back. I'm not about to go back and do all that. So I just put it beside the compost bin. So save your sticks as well. So we saving sticks, we saving leaves. Oh, it's falling again. We saving sticks, we saving leaves, we saving everything, y'all. We saving everything. Look, it done fell again. And these little cheap little greenhouses, because the metal is so thin, it doesn't save. I mean, it doesn't have any weight to it. So what I tried to do is put these little makeshift roads in here. And the reason I'm putting it under trees as well is because when I start my seed starts, you know that your seedlings don't need as much sun. They need sunlight, but your seeds that you start don't need sun. So I'm gonna start some seeds outside, and my seeds that I'll start indoors, those seeds will be for the fall. So I had some leftover little panels of wood, as you can see. So I'm putting these in here. And you guys know I love the Ziploc bag method, so that's what I use to start my seeds. So right now I got some sage that's in there. I got some sage and some kale and some thyme. I got some parsley behind me. I don't know if the parsley gonna last though. So I'm trying to put these in there. Let me see so y'all can see. That's how it looks in the inside. Yeah, so this is how these little greenhouses look. Now I tell you guys all the time about sustainability. I had this greenhouse for 5 years. I moved in this house 5 years ago. But before I moved in this house, I was living in an apartment, and this was one of the greenhouses that I had in my apartment. No lie, I had this greenhouse in my apartment. The same greenhouse right here was in my apartment. Y'all see how old it is? I had ripped off the top part of it. For whatever reason, it's over there. So now it's gonna fall again. Let me get these. Oh, I got some more over here. Yeah, it's gonna fall again. is this thing leaning? Y'all, my tripod is leaning. Sorry if it look a little crazy. Because it surely is leaning. Let me see. Trying to get it not to lean for y'all. All right, let us go to the back. We're getting ready now to plant the what I said, sage, onions, and yeah, sages and onions right now. We can go ahead and get them out the way. All right. These. Oops, I took a picture. All right. So let us go ahead and plant these. Uh-oh, my stream was interrupted, y'all. I don't know what happened. Here, let me take this off. I'm going to the gym later. Yeah, I had to get back in the gym. Yeah. I don't know why this thing keeps jumping out. My live keeps ending. Is the quality bad or something? It doesn't look to be bad. It doesn't appear to be bad. So that's how it looks. So I'm just gonna put some soil on top of it at the end. Just put some soil on top at the end. I one.
Is your alarm done?
Got two.
Don't interfere with your alarm done.
Three.
Not too chatty, huh?
Four. And we're just gonna keep going and putting all of them in there. Oh, it was buffering. Oh, is it still doing that now? Huh, Nikki? Is it still doing that? Okay, thank you. All right, so shout out to you, Nick. You've been here the whole time. All righty. You've been here the whole time.